50 migrants are told that the government intends to send them to Rwanda, the first to be removed under new immigration plans.
Good morning from Wembley Stadium at the start of FA Cup final weekend. Today it's the turn of the men. It's Chelsea versus Liverpool at 6:30. We'll take a little look around.
A ban on buy one, get one free deals on unhealthy food in England is to be put on hold for a year. The government said the delay would allow a better understanding of the impact on household finances amid the rising cost of living. Separate UK-wide plans to restrict the advertising of junk food before 9 p.m. is also being postponed until 2024.
The government is cutting ties with the National Union of Students because of accusations of anti-Semitism within the organisation. Ministers say the union won't receive any government funding until the issues are addressed. The NUS says it will appoint a senior barrister next week to examine the claims.
Let's take a look at today's papers. The Sun's front page carries a photograph of the Duke of Cambridge sitting alongside Deborah James in Deborah's parents' garden in Surrey. The paper says the Duke cleared his diary to visit Deborah to present her damehood in person in what's being described as an unprecedented move.
And another image of royalty appears on the front page of the Times. Lovely image, this one. It carries a photograph of the Queen smiling at the Royal Windsor Horse Show. The monarch's last public appearance was in March, and that was at a service commemorating her late husband, the Duke of Edinburgh.
The Daily Mirror focuses on the so-called Wagatha Christie libel trial involving Colleen Rooney and Rebecca Vardy. The paper says Ms Rooney told the court she didn't know whether her marriage to footballer Wayne Rooney would continue after he was arrested for drink driving in 2017.
And if we look at the Mirror's back page today, preview, of course, the men's FA Cup clash. The paper says Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp has revealed his team will not celebrate if they win the FA Cup, as there are more trophies still to pursue. And it goes on to say that Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel says he's ready for his side to be the bad guys in today's match to spoil the party of Liverpool's amazing run.
We'll see. Miles of new footways, cycle lanes and pedestrian crossings are set to be built as part of plans to create a so-called golden age for cycling and walking in England. Now, the government's investing hundreds of millions of pounds to make it easier and cheaper for people to choose greener ways of getting around. 134 schemes will be spread out across 46 areas outside London. Projects include new junctions and crossings in Liverpool, segregated cycle lanes in the northeast and a new travel corridor in Gloucestershire. Feasibility studies into setting up a number of cycle and pedestrian-friendly mini Hollands will also be carried out in areas including Nottinghamshire, Hull and Greater Manchester. And for people living in places such as Leicester, Luton and Sheffield, they'll be able to loan electric bikes or rent electric bikes, be loaned them for up to 3 months under a new e-bike loan scheme, the pilot which began in Greater Manchester just this week.